you're going to kiss a lot of frogs before you get to your prince or princess or whoever. You're listening to Squeeze Lines, where truth stings, laughs heal, and nothing's off limits. I'm Tyler, the daughter.
I'm Robin, the mom. And if life gives you lemons,
we're squeezing limes instead.
So grab a seat, open your mind, and get ready to laugh or cry, because we're not here to play nice.
We're here to get real. All right.
All that's in my head is I can't. It just wake up to it. I go to sleep with it. It's crazy. Baby shark, Okay. Whale shark, We could start with that.
Go ahead.
So, hello, Happy New Year.
We did that already.
I know, but we're back in our studio after a vacay and a debriefing and a Zen calling.
Yes.
With our family, 13 of us, having fun in the sun. It was very fun.
Yeah, we were in Mexico for New Year's, and that was such a blast. So happy to have been in the sunshine and out of the cold here in Chicago.
Yeah.
So we took a little hiatus from social media. We unplugged from our phones, from lives,
So news outlets, all of that.
everything. It was actually really nice, and definitely recommend unplugging once in a while. It's quite refreshing.
Yeah, decompression.
Yeah, turn your phone off, leave it alone, put it away. Relax.
For sure.
But anyways, we hope that you all had a wonderful New Year's and celebrated in whatever way you chose to do.
Yeah.
And now that we're in January, it is kind of this time of, coupling season just happened, right? It was the holidays, it was New Year's. It kind of still is going towards like Valentine's Day, like this coupling season of like people try to find their person before all of this happens. And then that's like their person through the craziness of this season. But then there's obviously people that don't want that or didn't have that and are single right now. So we're going to kind of divulge more into dating and relationships and yeah.
Yeah. So I feel like historically, like January is, you're right. I think it's weirdly a transition. I think every time we have a season, it's a transition, and some people kind of go down and have like this lull. Certainly in the colder climates, there's the lack of vitamin D. And so you have to like pick it up all by yourself and kind of make it happen. As far as relationships go, I feel like they're, like you said, the season of coupling, but then I feel like there's a big shift after New Year's. And like you said, people want to find their person, and people reflect about what just occurred for the holidays, like in their family settings, which is also very stressful. And so
Can be stressful.
Right, can
Hopefully
be.
it's not.
Right, hopefully it's
be.
not. But there's some stress related or anxiety related to, again, going home for the holidays. If you are going home, if you're going on vacation, that's a different story, because you can kind of do your own thing and still be in a climate, hopefully, that you're having fun with. Like if you're skiing, that's great. If you're surfing, that's great. You know what I mean? Like a vacation should be something that you find passion in. Find something that you're passionate about. Like I just wanted to lounge in the sun and play, and I did. And so that was a reconnection.
I think it's very dependent on, obviously, like your plans for the holidays or for the new year, or, really any time of year. Um, I think specifically my husband and I, if you know us, like we're actually traveling a lot, but we're traveling to see other people. It's for family, it's for weddings, it's for, showers, it's for this and that and the other. It's always other people. We haven't specifically been on a vacation, just the two of us or our own family unit, in a very long time. So I think,
that's important to do, to take some time. And
I agree. So I think, there's some nuance there of like, even though like we just went on vacation, it was super relaxed and it was great. It was still
13
this
people.
like, it was with family. Like it's a very different idea when it's like just my own unit of family, like my husband and possibly my child. So,
for sure.
it's, it was lovely and great. So anyways, back to the point of
Coupling.
this kind of a season, right before New Year's, I think there's a very big dip in mental health, period.
Yes, absolutely. That's what I'm saying, historically.
Right.
And then there's some uncoupling, because then you might go through
the holidays
and realize maybe this is not your person, and it wasn't so, you weren't so connected, and then you want to maybe find somebody. So then there's this mad rush. A lot of the times there's a mad rush for Valentine's Day, which is, to me, a Hallmark holiday. And like, I mean, I get that it's a love holiday. I know. Sorry. I'm sorry to break it up. But the reality is,
your opinion.
No, I've always loved, I just love that it's like a, celebration. I love hearts. I love that.
I think I just love any time that you get to celebrate something special and meaningful to you. And so like, to me, that season is very much celebrating the people that you love and care about.
Right,
and,
I agree.
And whether that's your partner or your friends or your family, you can celebrate in so many different ways. But yes, I do think that since before New Year's, there's like a really big dip, and especially the cold season of like seasonal depression with
People
mental health.
Right.
And therefore relationships take a hit in that. And then after New Year's, either you've like broken up or maybe you're still together. I think some people kind of rejuvenate after the new year because they're like, okay,
like get up and
I need
go.
to make a change.
Let's do it. Yeah.
Let's goal set. Let's like, I'm going to do, I'm going to drink more water. I'm going to go to therapy. I'm going to go work out. I'm going to,
work harder,
find a hobby, like whatever it is. I think people are like inspired around the New Year's. So when that happens, I feel like that also could be a big breakup season too, like you're saying.
Right.
Because people are like, wait a second, I'm not myself anymore.
Right.
I need to move on from this relationship and like go find myself or something better or whatever.
Or someone more compatible, or a rejuvenation of your relationship, like a jump start. Like together, if you and so it can go either way.
Yeah.
But I also find that people who don't have a relationship, who want a relationship, I want to talk about that because I feel like there's a loneliness in that during obviously the holiday season and when we're and when we're inside more, if you're in a climate that is colder, so it can be lonely and depressing. And so there's ways to meet people that I think might not be, the norm. I don't even know what the norm is anymore, but I feel like this is the time to continue on or to jumpstart that if you want a relationship and kind of try to beat the loneliness and like put yourself out there as much as possible, even if you get rejected, because mathematically there will be people that come into your life that are rejecting because they don't, it just is not a match.
A
And
fit,
then,
yeah.
but keep on going. Don't be defeated by it. And I know that people that are online, you know,
Yeah.
that's a good way to meet, and certain outlets are better than others. And also, I believe, you know, put it out there to people that you know, even like your parents' friends or whatever, your work friends. Like, hey, by the way, I'm single. If you know anyone, that kind of thing. Even though you don't want your mom's neighbor or your aunt fixing you up or something like that.
I mean,
However, that
maybe.
has worked. I just have to say,
It totally is weird.
it has. But don't be closed, is what I'm saying. Like, keep
Yeah,
on
I
going,
think,
even if you feel defeated.
yeah. And I think the thing that I've seen is excuses, because there's so many people that are like, I want to meet someone. I really want to do this. I want to do that. I want a relationship. Like, that's just really what I want. But then there's no movement. There's no
Well, because they want
effort.
it to just to come to them.
And I think that's really a beautiful thing if that were to happen.
Yeah, it just doesn't.
But
It doesn't. I mean, it
it's
doesn't.
very rare.
You have to put yourself out
You have to put yourself out
into
there.
ways that you would never think, just like a very subtle way.
Like, go to the bookstore or go get some coffee. Like, if you work from home, like, go work out of the office or out of your home somewhere, and, like, you know, scan
Smile
the room
and smile.
and smile, and, like,
So you're
maybe
approachable.
like dress up a little. Like, who knows?
Right.
But I think that there's so many other ways that people can meet. Like we said, obviously online. I know so many people that have met online that are getting married now and are already married with kids. Like, it's a beautiful thing.
Right. And I just want to say, and I really feel strongly about this, again, my own opinion. Don't hook up fast, because then it'll go away fast. It happens all the time. Not all the time,
Not all the time.
but it happens more than half, and it's not worth it. It's just not. On both ends, on male, female, whatever. And you have two people that want to be together, kind of just get to know each other and wait it out a little more. Because if you throw that in, then you're not knowing the person fully, and you're not respecting yourself or the person fully in order to, like, get deep. And so I feel like if you can hold out from the hookup, like, I know that maybe that's old fashioned, but I just want to say I have a lot of clients that are 20s and 30s year olds, and even 40s, and they feel like they have to, or they should, because that's like, I have to know if we're compatible in that way. Absolutely. But you have to know if you're compatible in communication first.
Yeah.
In your drive and what you
Yes.
want and and how you listen. And
Yeah, I think there's a really big emphasis on knowing the person and, like, understanding who they are. And then you kind of read the situation. How comfortable and safe do you feel? And how do they feel? And then you can decide, like, for yourself and for the two of you, if you can move forward in that direction.
right.
But
And maybe
I do
that can
think
even be
it's
talked about, like,
nuanced.
hey, this is not, like, that's not happening. And that's kind of a challenge in itself, which I think is,
I've done that before. I've said, I mean, when I was in college and I was invited to a Vegas weekender and I was like, I'm just putting it out there, like, this is not happening. This
Right.
is, I know this is typical of this kind of a trip, and, like, if you still want to go with me, cool, I'll go.
yeah, it's good to put
But,
it out
like,
there. It's just honest.
right. And so,
No
and it was
expectations.
respected and, like, great, and we went and had a blast. But
Yeah.
it's just kind of like, you have to make sure that you're protecting yourself and your safe space and not giving into any pressure. And if the other person's pressuring you, like, maybe
That's not your
for
person.
you.
Right.
Yeah.
Because that's ridiculous, actually, to be pressured.
Right.
But the pressure that I feel people think and how to go down that road, that's a lot of anxiety. It's a lot of pressure and performance and all of that. Eliminate it. Just be you and get to know someone and And again, if you need to say like, this is like, I'm not that girl, I'm not going to do that, or that guy, then just, if you're comfortable, say that, or just live it. And I feel like the percentages of a long-term relationship are when people respect themselves and their bodies, and they just wait and get to know the other person. And so I just think that's a great way to start your January.
So really emphasis on communication first, and making sure that you're respecting yourself. You understand who you are so you can understand another person.
Right. And again, putting it out there wherever you are. By the way, hey, I'm single. Like, if you know anyone, just like, so flip it. It's like, it'll be really nice, and people will remember that, and they'll be like, oh yeah, I know somebody, so you just don't know.
And you're gonna kiss a lot of frogs before you get to your prince or princess or whoever.
Right.
Just know that you got to roll with it, and
just keep on going.
And sometimes you might get a free meal, and
just like a box of tissues, you pull one out and another one pops up. So keep on going. Thank you. Thanks for hanging out today.
Man. All right. We wish you the best of luck if you're looking. And if you have any stories to share with us, please send it our way.
Yeah. Squeeze limes.
Our email is hello@gmail.com. So please feel free to connect or go on our website, www.squeezelimes.com. And you can write us that way as well and check out all the things. But we can't wait to see you next time.
Thank you.
Bye.
Take care. Thanks for hanging out with us.
Be sure to follow, subscribe, and share it with someone who needs a good squeeze.
Of course, everybody needs one.
See you next time on Squeeze Limes.